From extraterrestrial hijinks to island getaways, and, well, more extraterrestrial hijinks, we've got some amazing stuff coming to Xbox Game Pass this month. Check this out. We're gonna start with a really cool game that's expanding to Xbox Game Pass Premium on February 17th, Avowed. Obsidian's RPG invites players into a world of magic and wonder, but also mysterious illnesses and sinister characters, and then lets them carve their own path through it. Every player's experience of Avowed is unique to them. Now is the perfect time to head to the Living Lands with the massive anniversary update set to hit Avowed on the 17th as well, adding in new playable races and customization options plus a photo mode. Moving on to the all-new arrivals, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is one of those games that you have to occasionally remind yourself is a real thing and not something that came to you in a particularly weird dream. But it is, and it's great, and it's available on Game Pass Premium and Ultimate right now. Poor Goro Majima has found himself stranded on an island with no idea who he is or how he got there. So naturally, he immediately becomes a pirate and starts looking for treasure. The piratey turn of events adds new layers to the game's combat, which takes the classic beat-em-up mechanics of the Yakuza games and adds a new cutlass and pistol fighting style, and its RPG side, as players build up their boats, manage their crews, and generally try to keep things ship-shaped. And now that we've done pirates, what would you like to see the Like a Dragon series do next? Hit the comments with your wackiest and most wonderful ideas. Madden NFL 26 comes to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on the 5th. You'll be amazed by the level of realism on offer in EA's most recent football sim. Everything from the way players move and respond to the way a snowstorm can absolutely wreck your most brilliant game plans is totally true to life. Using machine learning and data taken from almost a decade of real matches, Madden NFL 26 contains the most authentic egg handling you'll find outside of egging on, which is actually available on Game Pass too. Kids are pretty simple creatures. They like sponges with pants, monsters that fit in your pocket, and dogs who drive emergency vehicles. And that last one is where Paw Patrol Rescue Wheels Championship comes in. Heading to Xbox Game Pass Premium and Ultimate on the 5th, this child-friendly racer features the full roster of Paw Patrollers, each with their own unique skills to unleash. Get it? Unleash? Anyways, you can play in 2-player co-op or fire the game up on a handheld where it has been optimized to run as beautifully as possible. Got a long road trip ahead with a tired little gamer? Looks like it's Paw Patrol to the rescue yet again. Reloaded arrives day one on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on February 10th, and it's the perfect game for heist lovers, African art enthusiasts, and people who just like putting stuff back where it belongs. Your job is to visit museums and relieve them of certain artifacts so that they can be returned to their rightful homes. To do that, you'll have to plan everything out, recruiting like-minded folks with useful skills, plotting out a nice escape route, and then parkouring your way in and out of the museum before anyone even notices you were there. 2 days later, we've got another Day 1 release with BlazBlue Entropy Effect X, coming to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on the 12th. This action-packed title combines the fast-paced, combo-heavy combat you'd find in a BlazBlue arcade fighting game with the game loop of a roguelite as you unlock perks and skills on the fly, crafting a different build on every run. It will launch with 14 playable BlazBlue characters, a couple of very special guest stars, including the Beheaded from Dead Cells. We just love to see our gorgeous 2D action games all getting along like that. A game preview gives players the chance to check things out and get the lay of the land before its full arrival, which is actually what you'll be doing in Roadside Research. While it might look like your average normal gas station simulator, Roadside Research actually has you playing as an alien, here to gather intel on humans ahead of a full-blown Space Invader-style space invasion. But first, they need to get these shelves stacked. Playing solo or an up to 4-player co-op, you'll work tirelessly to keep your customers happy while also probing them for information at every possible opportunity. It's all very silly, and Roadside Research arrives on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate in game preview form on February 12th. Do you want to spend some time skateboarding around a tropical paradise, doing a bit of fishing before heading back to your farm, perhaps popping in for a quick visit with the pandas who live down the road on your way back? That's a pretty stupid question because of course you do, and you can once Star Sand Island comes day one to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on the 12th. This sun-soaked life sim lets players roam free across a beautiful island where they can farm, craft, garden, and explore to their heart's content. Travel by rollerblade, jet ski, or atop a pig. Adopt pets, design clothes, uncover ancient ruins, fall in love, and then go for another pig ride to top it all off. It really is a good life. On the 13th, the chattiest first-person shooter ever made gets a sequel with High on Life 2, and it's a day one Xbox Game Pass Ultimate release too. This time around, our bounty hunting hero and his array of talking guns will be taking on the evil alien drug company who kidnapped his sister. In the process, they'll end up in all sorts of wacky situations involving murder mysteries and giant alien unmentionables. So hilarity is pretty much guaranteed to ensue. The new skateboarding mechanic adds a whole new dimension to High on Life 2's combat, so whether you're here for the action, the comedy, or for a bit of both, this one looks like it'll be bang on target. Kingdom Come Deliverance is an open-world RPG that lets you find out exactly how you would have gotten on in 15th century Bohemia. This game's massive, hyper-detailed world and open-ended skill system allows you to decide exactly who you want to be, from the way you fight to the clothes you wear, the food you eat, and how frequently you bathe. All your choices affect both your character and NPC's perception of them, so maybe don't walk around covered in blood smelling like a dead horse if you're trying to, woo someone, you know. Or maybe do that, whatever. The whole point is that Kingdom Come Deliverance gives you total freedom to write your own story. And you can start writing it on February 13th when it comes to Xbox Game Pass Premium and Ultimate. And finally, Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora will be coming to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on February 17th. This action-packed open-world adventure sees the players leading a Na'vi uprising against the forces of the RDA. You get to wield a huge range of human and Na'vi weapons, and you even get to ride around on those cool flying dinosaur-type things, whatever they are. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora also now lets players toggle between first and third person, perfect for if you absolutely must see your character in all their big blue glory. And the game has been handheld optimized, so you can escape to that gorgeous alien world at any moment's notice. And if you especially love the new Avatar movie, the From the Ashes DLC expansion will be sure to get you even more fired up. So that should keep us all going for about a week or two at least, right? After that, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to keep track of all the other cool stuff coming to Xbox. Bye for now.